All right, what's up, guys? So, you're welcome back to another episode with Crypto Deva. In today's episode, we're going to quickly look at the Rocky Rabbit Fair Launchpool on Bitget Wallet. So, I'm going to walk you through on every step you need to take in order to complete this task. However, before we go into this video, if you are a new subscriber here, you are welcome whenever you subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back. All right, so now the first thing you need to understand is that for you to be able to complete this task, you'll be needing a Bitget wallet. So if you don't have a Bitget wallet yet, endeavor you go to Play Store or you go to Apple Store, download your Bitget wallet, set up your account. You can either create your account or import an existing account. And then when you have done that, you now have to come to this place. Let's now take a look at what the task is all about. So the first thing you need to do, make sure you come to home as usual. We'll go to earn, and then here is where you're going to see the list of all the tasks available on Bitget Wallet. Now we have so many tasks going on. We have so many tasks going on. Some have concluded and some are still ongoing. So today we're going to look at this one, which is Rocky Rabbit. So now we're going to open it and see what this thing requires of us to do. Then from there we will now know the things you need to do. Okay, so this is it. Now what do we need to do here? It's very simple. We need to first of all check the requirements here. This very one says hold 10 BWB. The second one says make a swap transaction. The third one says complete task on Rocky Rabbit. Then the next one says you need to follow on X. And then the last one also asks us to bind our Bitget Exchange. So we're going to take them one after the other, step by step, and then we'll see the things we need to do in order to complete this task. Alright, so let's look at the first one that requires 10 BWB. So it's very simple. This particular one simply asks us to hold minimum of 10 BWB. You can actually hold more than that. Alright, so we're going to check out 10 BWB. Let's see how much it's worth and how you can get that. If you want to buy BWB, you can get BWB from Bitget Exchange, not wallet. They have wallet and they have exchange. You can get it from Bitget Exchange. So just go there. You are going to see BWB. Search for BWB, and you should be able to get that. All right. So search for BWB here. Sorry. Yeah. Now I'm going to see. Just search for BWB. And then, so this is BWB. So just buy BWB. Let's see how much 10 BWB is worth. So 1 BWB is $0.3. So if you have to buy 10 BWB, you are going to be spending around $3 or so, 3 point something. So you see that. So when you purchase it, you make your withdrawal and deposit it. Now, what is the network we are going to withdraw on? Let's see if they specify the network. All right. Now, when you come to this task, you realize that there is no network here. They didn't specify the network, as you can see here. So that means you can actually deposit on any network. So let's click on start interaction. Let's see what it will bring up. So it's now asking us to make a deposit. All right. So basically, if you want to make a deposit, if you want to deposit BWB, first of all, you need to copy your wallet address. And before you can copy your wallet address, you need to know what network you are depositing on. It's very important. What network you are depositing on. Okay. All right. So now, since we can deposit on any network, let's go back to Bitget Exchange and see the available networks for withdrawal. It's very, very important so that we can know the networks we are going to copy the wallet address. All right. So now let's quickly open Bitget Exchange again. Now, when you open your Bitget Exchange, let's assume you have bought BWB. Now you want to make the withdrawal. Okay. So you'd want to come to assets, then go to add fund. Now when you are here, you're going to come to deposit crypto. and then the next thing we want to do is search for BWB here, so that we'll see the networks that are available. BWB token. Alright, now look at this here. It asks you to choose network, and these are the different networks available. So you can either deposit it through Base network or Ethereum network. Alright, so you can also make use of Solana network in case you want to make use of that, or you can also deposit through Tone network. Alright, so it's up to you to decide. Now, whichever network you are choosing, you have to go back to Bitget Wallet and then copy the address. So when you come to Bitget Wallet, let me quickly show you how you can do that for those of you who don't know. Now, you just have to come down to this place, come to Wallet, and then select the network you want to deposit on. So let's assume you are depositing on Tone network. Come to this place and then set the network, and then you copy the address. So just come to this place. Let me say you want to deposit on Base network or Tone network, anyone. Let me just say Base network. So you just click on it and then add Base. So just click on it and then click on it and then add Base. So when you come to this place, you now have to just copy the wallet address. Once you are on Base, you can copy the wallet address here. You can see that when you copy the wallet address here, you now go back and deposit. You get it? But take note, if you are depositing on, let me just quickly explain something for those of you who are newbies, so that you don't get stranded. Now, if you're depositing on Base network, you have to make sure that you have some ETH on Base, that is Ethereum on Base network, because that is what you are going to be using to pay gas fee. So the same way you deposited BWB, you're also going to go to Bitget and get some Ethereum for gas in case you want to make some transactions using that BWB. Alright, so that's by the way. Now, let's assume you have already made your deposit successfully. Now, once we are going to go back to the task. So for me, I have already made my deposit. So I have some BWB already here staked. I staked some BWB. So if you staked your BWB, you are also eligible. The staked BWB will also count for you. So I have my BWB here staked. So as you can see here, I have my BWB here staked. So I have already staked some BWB here. So it's already counting. So if you have staked BWB, you don't really need to hold there another 10 BWB for you to be able to perform this task. So now that I have staked, I have qualified for the first requirement. Now I'm going to go back now and continue. So now we're going to look at the second thing here. And the second requirement here is a very simple one. It simply asks us to make a swap. It asks us to make a swap. So let's see if there's any network or condition. Now it says during the event period, swap at least $10 through Bitget Swap. Yeah, through Bitget Swap. So we're going to swap at least $10 worth of any token. So it wasn't specified what network. So that means you can actually use any network. So for this purpose, I'm going to be making use of BNB chain network to make this swap. So they say we should swap at least $10 volume. Now, if you don't have up to $10, you don't really need to bother yourself. If you have $2, no problem. Just know that you're going to make multiple transactions for it to be up to $10 volume. So that is what the stuff means. Okay. Alright, now if you have $5, for example, you're going to need to swap twice, 5 to make it $10 volume, and that will be that. So I'm going to quickly go to make my deposit. So I'm going to copy my wallet address and depositing some BNB. So I'm going to select BNB chain, and I'm going to quickly copy my wallet address here, then go back there and then complete the transaction. So let me go back to Bitget and then deposit. It's going to be a very quick one. So I already have some USDT here, as you can see. So I'm just going to convert my USDT to BNB and use it. So I'll quickly search for BNB and then I'll quickly buy some BNB using my USDT. Okay, so that's that. Now I have bought it. So the next thing I have to do now is to place the withdrawal. So I will just have to go to withdraw. As you can see, the BNB I bought is already here. So I'm just going to click on it. Then I'll have to click on on-chain withdrawal. I have to click on on-chain withdrawal. Then here I'll have to paste the wallet address I'm withdrawing to. Then after that, I'll have to select the amount, which is everything. Then I'll have to place my withdrawal, and that will be that. So after a few moments, this withdrawal is going to arrive. Yep. So I'll be required to confirm actually, of which I will have to put my verification code. In this case, I'll make use of my fingerprint. Alright, so my withdrawal is now submitted. So I'm going to wait for some time for this to reflect. Alright, so the withdrawal has arrived. So I'm going to quickly open it. And this is it. It has arrived. So now I'm going to proceed to make the transaction. So if they ask me to make swap of $10 volume, right? So because I have around the 10 point something dollars, I wouldn't want to use everything. So just come to trade here, or you can easily go through the task and then click on start interaction anyway. So let me take it through the task. So just click on start interaction, and that will be that. It's going to bring you here. So depending on the network, as you can see, I'm on BNB chain network. So you can actually click on it and change the network. Click on it and scroll through this to select the network you are swapping on. So I've selected that. So I'm swapping from BNB. This is the BNB. So I'm just going to select the BNB here. I will now check what token I'm swapping to. So I want to swap to USDT. So I'm going to swap to USDT. So that's that. Okay. So I want to swap just very little amount so that I don't exhaust all my gas fee. So I'll be swapping not 6 BNB, no. I'll be swapping $6 worth of it. So let me do it this way. Alright, so I'm going to swap, just make the swap $6. So I'm going to switch it back to see how many BNB is going to be. Alright, so this is that. So I'm just going to confirm it. Now make sure you adjust the slippage, so that it doesn't actually incur much fee. So I'm going to set it to manual. Go to manual and then set it to 0.5. Then you confirm. Then I will now complete. Click on wait for the quote. Then I'll click on confirm. So just confirm the transaction. So that is the first swap. I'm going to do it for the second time again, so that will be $6, that will be $12, and that will make me qualify for it. Remember, we are asked to swap minimum of $10. So I'm going to switch it back and then swap it back again to BNB. Yep. So the slippage is already on auto. It's already on 0.5. So I'm just going to click on confirm. Okay, so the transaction has been submitted. So now let's go back to the task again and see what other tasks we still need to perform. Alright, so as you can see, I have completed this task that requires making a transaction. We are done with this. And now we're going to look at this one that asks us to complete task on Rocky Rabbit. So let's understand what it means. It means, now look at it here. It means complete task related to Bitget Wallet on Rocky Rabbit. So if you are not mining Rocky Rabbit yet, check out the link in the description and then you start mining. Now we have to open your Rocky Rabbit and check what task relates to Bitget Wallet. Alright guys, so now you are asked to perform a task that is related to Bitget Wallet. So let's see it. Now when you open your Rocky Rabbit, come to earn. When you get here, scroll all the way, go down, scroll all the way. You're going to see this. This is the Bitget task on Rocky Rabbit. So we're going to take the one after the other. Just click on them. It says, this one says register. I've already just click on register. I've already done that, so I don't need to go back again. Just click on check, and it says here, click on download. Click on download. Now I don't really need to do that since we already done it. So I'll just click on check, and that will be that. Alright. So I'm going to quickly bind my Bitget account. So I'm going to quickly do that. So click on that, then click on bind now. Remember what we are doing, we are trying to perform the Bitget wallet task on Rocky Rabbit, which is also one of the requirements. So this one is, what is it saying? Wow. Hold on. Okay, I don't know what is wrong with it. It's supposed to connect, but it's not connecting. So we don't really need to worry ourselves. Just click on check. Just assume that it is completed. That one is your own business. I don't know why this thing didn't connect. It's not even bringing up any way you can connect, so don't worry. It's a general glitch. Alright, so we have just done the task. It's not really necessarily verified actually. So they just wanted us to go there and then perform the task. Alright, so but just make sure you click on start interaction, and that will be a sign that you actually click on that. You actually follow the process. So just click on start interaction. You can go back again after clicking on that. You don't really need to, you don't necessarily need to do much here. Alright, so now we are going to quickly go back to our Bitget task. Now let's look at the next one here. The next one here says follow them on X. So just follow them on Twitter, and that will be that. Okay, so as you can see here, you have to just follow them, and after you have followed them, just go back. Now when you are here, now click on the next thing you need to click on is the last task here says bind your exchange account to view your reward. This one is very, very important. Now let's look at the details. It says the RBTC reward from this event will be credited directly to your exchange account. So it's very, very important. And then there's a point here. It said make sure your exchange account is linked to view your reward. Okay, now you need to make sure that your exchange is up to date, and then if you are using a private key wallet, you may not be able to bind it. So private key wallets are wallets that are imported using private keys. So if you imported your wallet using private keys, you have to go back and import it using key phrase, that is mnemonics. All right, so that's that. So when you have done, now the next we need to do here now, just we need to quickly click on start interaction. Now when you click on start interaction, look at this place, look at this place. You will need to click on it. I've already bound my own, so that's why it's showing bound. Now your own should be showing bind. Yes, so just bind it, follow the prompt. It's going to direct you to Bitget Exchange. This is the place we bought coins and all that. So it's going to direct you to this Bitget Exchange. Now after you have bound your exchange, and that will be that, then know that you are good to go. So after you have done that, you now come back to this place. Know that you have completed this task. So now we have completed all the tasks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one, which is bind exchange 5. So we are done with everything. Now before you go, remember you have to come to this place and click on verification. So just click on verification, and it's going to tell you that, hold on, so it's going to tell you that all participants will undergo verification once the promotion ends. Thank you for your patience. All right, so just when you see this, don't worry, don't panic. Just you are good to go, provided you have bound your exchange and you have done the necessary things you need to do. All right, so that is that. So now you can see that everything you need to know about this has been explained. So if you learned anything from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and if you have any question, leave them in the comment section. Then before you go, I've made so many videos on a lot of Bitget wallet tasks. So as you can see here, we have a lot of them here. So I have made quite a number of videos on them. So endeavor you check them out, check out our channel. You're going to see them, or you can quickly click on the screen. Look at the screen, click on the screen. You're going to have access to the link to the video that I've made on Bitget wallet tasks. So as you can see, these are all the tasks that you need to perform. All right, so thank you very much for watching, and do have a nice day.